So, Joe, welcome on. It's been a fun start to the season for you. How have you enjoyed Burlington? How have you enjoyed Iowa?
It's been a lot of fun. I'm a city kid, so I'm not really used to being out here, but it's definitely a cool experience, and the guys are a lot of fun to be around. And Coach O's definitely made it easy to, make myself feel at home and feel comfortable being here.
So, what made you decide on the Burlington Bees?
Um, I got to give a big shout out to my pitching coach, Paulo Zavala. Got me over here. He stuck his neck out for me. Talked to O a little bit. Told him I'd been playing pretty well over at Morton, so yeah, he definitely got the connect to get me over here.
So, tell me about this pitching room you're in. How does the energy of it compare to teams you've been on in the past?
It's definitely a lot different, especially because a lot of teams I've played for, we've all known each other pretty well, been close, been from the same area. So it's definitely cool to see a lot of guys from different areas, different teams. Who have a lot of different perspectives on pitching, and you can pick each other's brains, figure out different things that you might be struggling with. Another guy might have another fix for it. But yeah, it's been really cool.
So, how would you describe your style of pitching to maybe like a scout or somebody who hasn't seen you before?
I definitely start off with the fact that I'm not gonna blow anything past anybody. I'm definitely a guy who's gonna throw my junk at guys and kind of try and be quick, be effective in different ways than most guys do. A lot of off speeds and fastball every once in a while, just sneak it by a guy. But
Awesome. So, a very good year for you at Morton. You filled a lot of different roles there. What do you think was your biggest takeaway from that season at Morton?
I think definitely stepping into a bigger role was a huge thing for me, especially to get the experience I needed at the college level. It really taught me how to pitch in games with high pressure, high leverage situations, especially in that last playoff game against Madison. So definitely made me a little bit more prepared for the bigger moments.
So, coming into the summer, what were the specific things you looked to work on?
Definitely the walks. I think at Morton I struggled a little bit at times with walking guys. Coming out here, I definitely wanted to get ahead of guys, get ahead in counts, making sure I'm not in a spot where I can groove a fastball right down the middle and they know it's coming. So definitely working on my stuff, working on my off speeds, and being able to throw them for a first pitch strike has been my biggest key.
So, let's flip that question on its head. You've pitched some of the most innings of anybody on the staff. You've given up one earned run. What's been working for you so far?
A lot of front hip sliders to lefties. I love buckling guys early in the count. It has them thinking about other stuff. But yeah, really just a lot of off speeds, a lot of keeping guys off balance, sneaking a fastball in there just to throw them off my game. But yeah, it's been a lot of off speeds.
So, for you personally, you're one of the fastest moving pitchers on the mound. Can you explain the method to that madness?
I think the biggest thing that has kind of caused that is the pitch clock. I mean, since the pitch clock has started, I've just always been trying to get right back onto the mound and keep throwing. That's definitely sped up my pace a little bit, but even before that, I always felt that made hitters uncomfortable, and it's been a big strength of mine.
So, one of my favorite parts of your game is the emotion that you express on the mound. Can you kind of explain where that comes from and why it's something you do?
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing is just baseball is like really fun. Like it's really exciting to get a guy out and get a big out for your team and keep your guys in a game. But also just I feel like it fires everybody up. Coach O really likes it. The batters like it, and it gets our energy a little bit up for the next time we come up to hit.
So, I know you have a deep bag of pitches, but what's your all time favorite pitch to throw?
I could pick either of my breaking balls, but definitely curveball at a lefty's face that drops in the zone. Oh, I love that. That's probably my favorite.
So, this is kind of a developmental league, as you know, and you told me what you wanted to work on going into this summer. But with all the success you've had, is there anything still that you look to work on?
I guess since I've had a lot of other stuff working, I'd say my biggest thing I need to work on going forward is the changeup. If I could get my changeup working a lot better over time, that'll really be another pitch that'll throw batters off even more. And once I have that working, every hitter will have to worry about four different pitches instead of just three. So,
Final question for you. It's family game night tonight at the ballpark. Is anyone from your family you'd like to shout out?
yeah, my grandma passed away last year, so that's been kind of tough for me. But she was a big supporter in my baseball career, so I'd really like to give a shout out to her because I know she's watching over me and really proud of what I've been doing. So,
Awesome. Thanks for coming on
yeah,
today, Joe.
of
Good to hear
course.
from you.